And if I do not, provide ID, you will arrest me.
Well, then we would have to identify you in some way or another. I mean, that would be a charge, because then we would have to take you into custody at that point.
Can I explain to you what the charge is?
About prison.
I'm not here to create conflict.
Well, then why are you here?
Because you could be filming to set up an escape from...
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna exercise my Fifth Amendment right.
Okay.
And my Sixth.
You can step out of the car, we can go to jail, you can post a bond. Come on.
A journalist filming inside a public library is threatened with arrest. Photographers standing on a public easement are told they need permission to record. A driver invokes the Fifth Amendment and suddenly hears talk of jail and obstruction. Are these examples of police accountability, misunderstandings of the law, or violations of constitutional rights? In this episode of Tyrant Watch Files, we'll examine 3 real-world encounters involving First Amendment audits, ID refusal, public photography, and government authority. Watch closely, listen carefully, then decide for yourself. If you enjoy objective analysis of public encounters, support Tyrant Watch Files, and be sure to visit the original creators who captured these events firsthand.
Great. Because the mere, listen, listen, before you guys even arrest me, the thing that's going to happen is you have to tell me to leave, right?
No.
So,
No. We're in charge here, okay?
yeah, you're going to tell me to leave, and then
you're going to have to give us an ID. If you don't give us an ID, you're going to have to go.
On June 11, 2021, at the Danbury Public Library in Connecticut, a citizen journalist conducting a First Amendment audit was confronted by library staff and multiple police officers. What began as a simple public filming exercise quickly escalated into a dispute over recording rights, trespassing, and an eventual demand for identification under threat of arrest.
Then you're going to have to go.
Not going to happen. I'm not breaking any laws.
Yes, you're breaking their law, and they need to find out who you are.
They're
so
going to
love. Back,
they're going to love that you said that.
Trespassing.
They're going to love that they said that.
Well, see, here's the thing. We have a thing where like they identify somebody, and then it's considered trespassing if you enter again. So you can't just walk out of here because we don't know who you are.
Okay, watch this. Ready? Ready? I'm going to walk out of here. Am I being detained?
Yeah, you are. Because you asked for a supervisor, and the supervisor's coming.
So wait, so you're detaining me?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Utter, you're detaining me. Now you got a new...
cannot leave because you broke a policy here. I'm just saying, and now we need to find out
Are
who
you
you are.
Are you law enforcement or policy enforcement?
Well, you keep saying policy. Would you like to say
You just
law?
said policy.
Okay.
That's not a law. Does it have a CR code next to it or
He asked you to
something?
leave. And you didn't, so now we're here. So now we have to find out who you are so you don't come back again. So we know that.
That's not going to happen here. Sorry. Not going to happen. Policy enforcement. Good job. Who are you protecting right now? Who are you serving? Like, I'm peacefully filming, working on my story. I'm press. Freedom of the press.
What company? We're a company.
I'm independent. Freedom of the press. Go ahead, arrest the journalist for
We're not
filming
arresting anybody. We're going to ask for your ID. If we don't get it, then there's going to be an issue.
Interesting.
Because you can't do what you're doing right now.
Interesting. Okay.
Especially here with the rules that we say. The
Ooh,
policy.
The policy, the rules,
Right?
policy. Got it. That's interesting. You guys got
It's not interesting.
You guys got
It's
a
just
weird.
the way it is.
You guys got a weird way of thinking.
No, it's just the way it is.
Okay.
You are not in control.
How many times?
here.
Let me ask you a question. How many times have you been called to the library for somebody filming?
I don't even know.
Never,
because
right?
No,
But
no.
can
We've been here called here all the time with
Okay.
people making disturbances and things like that. And,
Yeah, I'm
and
not
the
making a
policy and the things that we
disturbance.
do, we have to find out who you are.
I'm not making
because
a
if you come
disturbance.
back,
I'm not making a disturbance.
yes, you are. You're filming right now. You are filming people. That right here is a disturbance.
Clearly there was a disturbance.
Yes.
They
Great.
felt it was necessary to have us come here and
If you
do it.
didn't want to leave,
Okay.
then they call us. Now we're in charge, and so we're going to have to find out who you are. And if you don't want to give up the ID, well, then unfortunately you're breaking a law.
Yeah.
Because it's called,
Okay.
You know what that law is?
Listen, I don't.
Do you know what that law is? 'Cause
Why
you know all
don't
the
you
other
tell?
laws.
Why don't you tell me?
It's interfering with the duties of a police officer. We now have to find out who you are.
So you know what I'm
going
going
to
to do?
No.
Listen, you guys obviously don't know what you're talking about, but what I'm going to do is, if you lawfully, you just lawfully detained me, I don't break the law. So
You just asked for a supervisor.
No, but it doesn't. You just detained me. This is an illegal detainment, and
It's
it
not
started.
because I need to find out who you are now.
Okay, lower your voice. We're in the library.
I'm just saying.
Okay, just calm down. Use your de-escalation, man. Come on, what are you doing? Just listen.
De-escalation what? You're now just...
Dude,
It's not going to end well with you. I'll be honest with you. We're just not going to walk away and you walk out of there and put all your stuff on your blogs. You're not doing it.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay, so I'm detained though.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Because we have to find out who you are.
Illegal detainment started maybe 5 minutes ago. So
Well, because now I just looked at the policy.
okay. You're not policy enforcement, sir. You got to learn.
No, now
that.
I'm law enforcement. Now I'm
Yeah.
enforcing the law. We have to
You're
figure out
not.
who you are.
You're not. You're
Because
not.
they don't want you to come back here. And we do that
Listen,
to
man.
people all the time. And now, not only that, then they'll write a letter to you stating, officially, you'll never be able to come here again.
Okay, so listen.
And then you could be
Okay.
arrested for criminal trespass.
Okay, that's great. If that's
I'm
how
just letting you
that's,
know.
That's your feelings. That's not your.
It's not my feelings. It's called enforcing the law.
Connecticut General Statute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Do you?
Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's whatever you want to do.
What I would recommend you do is you better produce an ID. We get your ID, and you're on your way.
Okay.
Then we know who you are. They know who you are, and if you ever walk in here again, the officer or whoever is responding will have to make an arrest.
And do you know that a threat of arrest, like say if you threaten to arrest me and then I to give your ID and then I give it to you, that is criminal because
no,
you
it's not
threatened to
criminal.
arrest me.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know right now.
Okay.
That if we don't get it, we're going to have to arrest
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know that to get my ID, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed.
That's what it is.
That I've committed a crime.
You have.
What crime have I committed?
If you're not going to give me your ID, you're interfering with the duties of a police officer. I'm trying to
I would
get
love
your
for you to do that.
information.
I would love. Hey, Sergeant, how you doing? Good. Nice to meet you, sir. Hey,
So, according to our...
I just said Sergeant Dickinson?
Yes.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, so they would like you to leave
Okay.
at this point?
Sergeant,
you
if
wanna-
Hey, how about
So-
you let the soldier speak?
okay.
Do you
How
wanna-
about you mind your
Why?
business?
Are you going to leave?
Hold on.
Are you going to leave, yes or no?
If I don't leave, will I be arrested?
Yes, you're trespassing at that
Okay,
point.
I'm gonna leave then
Okay.
because you're under threat of arrest.
That's
I'm
correct, yes.
under threat of arrest. I'm going to leave. And no, you do not. Well, don't touch me.
Hold on.
Don't touch. No, you don't.
We
No,
do
you
have to.
don't.
We have to
I have
identify
not
you.
committed a crime.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. Listen, man,
Yeah,
don't.
you're gonna go.
You're touching me,
They asked you to leave.
They asked you to leave,
and I'm
you
leaving
refused to
under
leave.
threat of arrest.
Okay, you're refusing to provide identification to us. We need
Because
to
I
identify
haven't
you,
committed
because
a
if you come
crime.
back here because they don't want you coming back here.
Sergeant,
we
I
need to
haven't
identify
committed
you.
Sergeant, I haven't committed a crime. Unless I've committed a crime, I don't have to show you ID, sir.
Did they ask you to leave? Yes or no?
You just told
They
me right
asked you to
now.
leave and you refused.
That's
I'm
a
not.
crime.
That's not. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
They said that. They asked you to leave.
This is a
and you wouldn't
public.
leave.
This is a public building.
That is a crime.
This is a public building.
That's great, but they asked you to leave and you
Same thing
wouldn't
like
leave.
Walmart, same type
No,
of
no, no.
thing.
It's not the same thing, sir, because it's a public building. It's
You are
tax
disrupting- you are
taxpayer
disrupting
funded.
in their
And this is
opinion.
their building. They make the rules here. They
So
decided
are you,
were
Sergeant
violating the rules.
Sergeant Dickinson? If I don't give you ID, are you going to arrest me?
Well, so we're trying to like.
Because I'm gonna leave because you just gave me a lawful. You just said gave me an unlawful order
but
that
this-
under threat of arrest.
Well, this
which I'll be
this
filing
may have happened
complaints.
Before. What I'm trying to figure out is what happened before. If they asked you to leave beforehand, before I talked to you,
I'm not.
then you're actually committing a crime.
But who? Yeah, but I'm not. They didn't. I'm not saying that they asked me to leave.
So,
Okay,
hold up,
did you
You
ask
don't.
him to
Yeah,
leave?
you don't know that.
He asked you to
gentleman
leave.
asked you to leave.
He goes all the way to the
Okay, so all I'm asking.
something like this.
Listen, all I'm. This
then
is.
what did he say
you're
when you
make-
asked him to
Sergeant. Sergeant, can I have a conversation with you,
Okay, he
please?
said he wouldn't
Can we
leave.
can we de-escalate and have a conversation,
We're trying
please?
to, yes.
All right. So what I'm doing here is I'm press, right? I'm working on a story in the public library. I'm engaging in a First Amendment protected activity, a constitutionally protected activity. I do this quite often.
Okay.
I know for a fact that policy does not trump the law. You can't make a, like, for example, you can't make a policy that says no fat guys allowed in the library
Correct.
because that would be discriminating, right?
But
So
that'd be more of a civil side of the whole.
exactly, and this is the civil side. You'll be violating my civil, just by telling me to leave under threat of arrest, you're violating my civil rights.
Well,
We're not violating your civil rights. They're
I'm talking
asking
to
you
the
leave.
sergeant. And I'm talking to the
All right,
sergeant,
and
and
I'm
I want to
telling
have
you.
a good.
That's
I'm
right
talking to
here.
the sergeant, and I want to have a
Have you
good.
seen it?
Honestly, sir, it's irrelevant
Because I
to
can
me.
read this.
No, it's fine.
This is from because it is.
But policy
under the
doesn't
city-
trump law, sir. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All I'm trying to tell you, and unless I've committed a crime, you cannot get my ID, sir. That's all I'm saying. You need reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime.
This person asked you to leave.
That's not a crime. That's
But
not
they
a
asked you to
crime.
leave
But
the
that's not a
premises.
crime.
So after that,
That's not a crime. That's not a crime, sir. Unfortunately, that's not a crime. You just.
It is a crime.
It would be a crime if you told me lawfully, sir, I'm gonna ask you to leave, or you're gonna be arrested. And if I didn't leave, that would be a crime.
Did they already ask you to leave?
That doesn't constitute a crime, sir.
Yes,
It doesn't
does,
constitute
because
a
now
crime.
you're trespassing. Because according to this, under this, a designee.
You're welcome. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
No, I'm just reading.
No. Go ahead. And don't touch me again, man. Seriously.
Listen, we tell you not to go anywhere, you don't go nowhere. You understand?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Do you understand that, though?
I'm telling. Do you understand
I'm telling
that I told
you.
you not to touch me?
Do you understand that?
Don't touch me.
You don't leave until we say so.
Don't touch me. Nobody's scared of you, Tibbets.
No one's supposed to be scared of me. I'm talking over you because you keep yapping.
Okay.
You're not listening. You're here to sit here and preach about everything. You know the law.
I do.
You don't even know what simple trespass
I
is.
do. I do know the law. Unfortunately, more than you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I know the law more than you. It's very sad.
You're sad.
Okay.
They really are. It's pathetic.
Stop.
Listen.
Listen,
Come on, man.
you're gonna talk to me now, all right? You're gonna.
Your officers are escalating and they're trying to insult me.
You're
Come
gonna
on.
talk to me now, okay? I'm gonna read you what this is, okay? And what their rules are. Okay? And I understand that you also feel that it's not breaking the law or things like that. That's a civil matter between you and the library. If you'd like to sue them for whatever reason because you feel you're being discriminated, but I am going to explain this to you. The Danbury Library recognizes the right of all individuals to use its faculties and grounds. It is also recognized that at times decisions must be made in order to secure the protection, health, and comfort of the general library population. Therefore, and under certain circumstances, the library administration or designee, the gentleman right there, with the assistance or advice of the law enforcement authorities as necessary, may make decisions to remove or exclude individuals with or without warning who interrupt normal library operations by behaving in a disruptive or inappropriate manner towards customers or staff. This is not the first time we've done this.
So,
if you are
no, but sir,
videotaping somebody on,
I'll let you finish.
You are now disrupting.
No, sir, you can't turn a constitutionally protected activity. So you seem like a
No,
you
I'm
seem like a
work
good
with
guy.
you.
You're trying to work with me, but I'm letting you know that this is
It needs to produce ID.
This is what I do, sir. This is what I do. I've been to plenty of libraries. I've been to plenty of post offices, plenty of public. You're.
Produce ID?
Can I please speak to the sergeant? Please, I'm talking to the sergeant.
One more minute.
So, like I said, sir, I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity. So that's not committing a crime. That's the exact opposite. Because I'm exercising my rights that the Constitution gave me. I'm not disturbing anything, sir.
Okay. So you had your say. Okay.
If you give me a
The
lawful
gentleman
order,
asked
I will
you-
comply.
The gentleman already asked you to leave. Okay, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. We have to identify you because after that, if you continue to come in here, then we would have to.
They're going to officially trespass you. They need your ID to give you
Right.
a letter to officially trespass you from
So,
the city. of
what I'm
Danbury
asking-
Public Library.
Okay.
So what I'm asking at this point is
Yeah.
you may leave with a verbal warning. You may leave with a verbal warning. We do need to identify you, and that's the end of it.
Okay. So, sir, I'm under. If I do not, I just want to make it clear because I'm going to comply with any lawful orders you give me. Right. I'm going to make that very clear on all your body cameras. I will comply. I've been very reasonable. I will comply with all. I will comply with all lawful orders. So, what you're telling me right now is a lawful order for me to produce ID to you.
That's correct. From the incident that before we got here, that the gentleman that was here asked you to leave, who was a representative.
And if I do not provide ID, you will arrest me.
Well, then we would have to identify you in some way or another, and that would be a charge because then we would have to take you into custody at that point.
Can I explain to you what that charge was?
Yeah. I listen. I know you're wrong. I don't want to have to sit in a cell all night. Yeah, I don't want to have to sit in a cell all night.
So just produce the ID.
So yeah, but what you're doing is you're opening up your department for.
It's a possibility.
You're opening up your department for a lawsuit, But okay,
It is a
if under threat of arrest, I will provide you with my ID. I'm gonna go in my pocket now and grab my ID.
Well, no, I think you know you're wrong.
No.
Stop.
I don't know I'm wrong. Don't know I'm wrong. You're wrong. And you're getting a complaint on you. And unfortunately, even though you've been reasonable, you still violated my rights here today, sir. And I'll be pointing a complaint on you. Everybody's getting a complaint, and I will be filing a lawsuit with the city because everybody's getting a complaint.
Legally, this encounter centers on the tension between a public facility's internal policy and constitutional protections. The auditor argues that First Amendment protected activity cannot be restricted by library policy alone, while officers maintain that refusal to leave after a request may justify enforcement action. The key legal question is whether a policy violation alone creates lawful grounds for detention and an ID demand. From a constitutional perspective, the citizen presents a stronger legal argument overall, earning a B+, while the officer's reliance on policy rather than clearly articulated criminal conduct earns a C-. More importantly, where should the line be drawn between maintaining order in a public building and protecting the public's right to record government-funded spaces?
Taking pictures.
Hello? May I ask what you're doing?
You can stop filming right now. We are not going to allow you to film us on state property. You can stop.
I'm down here.
We're not on state property. Okay, is there a reason why you're filming the institution?
Yes.
Why?
Because we want to.
Because you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Were you authorized by the Department of Corrections?
Don't need to be authorized.
You're standing on state property
No,
right
I'm not.
now. You are.
No, I'm not. Public easement. See that road right there? This is a public easement. See those utilities right there? That's public. See that sign that you guys posted down there? You posted it on that side.
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Because we want to. We're photographers. It's what we do.
Okay. But we have a public information officer that will allow you to film all you want.
In April 2018, outside a state correctional facility, photographers standing on what they claim is a public easement began recording government property. Within moments, prison staff challenged their right to film, demanded authorization, and raised security concerns. What followed became a debate over public photography, government transparency, and the limits of official authority.
We don't
And
need
authorize
permission.
everything you do.
We don't need permission.
Why the conflict?
We just, no conflict. You came out to
What
us.
are you going to use the film for?
For my personal use.
Okay, you cannot film inmates without their permission.
But I am.
Do you have their permission?
Don't need it.
Do you have their written permission?
Don't
to
need
film
it.
Each one of them?
Don't need it.
Do you have my permission?
Don't need yours. You're being audio and video
and if
recorded.
you're going to put that on any social media, you need my permission.
I do not.
Absolutely not.
And if you're audio recording, that actually is against the law.
No, it's not. Not as long as you're being told.
Did you tell me?
I did.
And I'm not approving you to audio record me.
Okay.
I don't care about your approval.
You guys have a nice day.
Inside OIC.
We're going to walk down here. It's a government vehicle. Sorry, Chris.
Is this just the men's prison?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the female prison is on the other side. I don't know what you guys are so upset about. It's just cameras. Rules and policies don't apply out here, though. Law applies out here, not rules and policies. Sorry. This is outside your jurisdiction out here.
So that officer, that sergeant got on the radio and said this is not going well, and then went over there to talk.
Yeah, pretty mad. But one basic thing to remember is you cannot trespass the eyes. You know what that means? Whatever I can see from a public easement, I can film. So, sorry you're upset about it. Sorry you don't know what the law is,
Well,
but
I have a responsibility to keep this place secure.
understood.
That is
We're not over
why
there.
I'm here.
We're not over
And
there.
when we have people doing something that I don't know what you're doing or why you're doing it.
Well, I just told you what we're doing.
It's my. I need to ask.
Right on.
I need to find out.
You did say
Because I don't know who you are.
Okay.
tell us that we can't film.
No. I
Yeah,
haven't told you
actually, you
anything.
did.
You're still filming.
Actually,
You're still filming.
but you came out and you said that at
I've asked you
first.
not to, and I asked you to step off our property.
Well, I'm not on your property.
I haven't stepped on your property.
Fire hydrant, utility poles, not put in by the
I'm
prison.
not out here to create conflict.
Well, then why are you here?
Because you could be filming to set up an escape from
Oh,
prostitution.
really? Okay.
Now do you want
Okay.
He's got jokes.
Did you tell
I
the
have concern.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by?
I have concern.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by? Did you stop them and say, "Hey, you're planning an escape. Don't take pictures here"? You didn't. Okay, thank you.
From a legal perspective, the dispute centers on whether government employees can restrict photography conducted from a public easement. Under established First Amendment principles, recording matters visible from a lawful public location is generally protected activity, although correctional facilities often raise legitimate security concerns. The staff appear focused on preventing potential threats and protecting inmate privacy, earning a C+ for articulating security objectives, but failing to clearly identify legal authority. The photographers present a stronger constitutional argument regarding public access and public observation, earning a B+. The deeper question is this: when security and transparency collide, should government agencies rely on policy preferences or clearly defined legal restrictions?
How you doing, sir? You okay?
Yeah, doing good.
Oh, something wrong with the headlights on your car?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
They kept flashing.
Yeah.
Why are they flashing?
I'm
You got your driver's license with you real quick?
Did I break the law?
Yeah.
What law did I break?
Well, you're sitting on the side of the road using your cell phone. This is not a legally marked parking space according to the state laws of the state of Georgia.
The car's
you have your
not
driver's
running.
license, please, sir? Driver's license, please, sir.
Yeah, but this isn't a traffic
Listen
stop.
to me. It is now. I will not ask you again. Please produce your driver's license.
I didn't break the law.
Sir, listen to me.
I'm parked.
Obviously, there's something wrong with this car. It's got some defective equipment. So it's unsafe to be on the roadway. Okay? And you're from California? So let me ask you about them headlights. What's going on with the headlights? Is there something wrong with the car, or you just like flashing your headlights?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna exercise my Fifth Amendment right.
Okay.
And my Sixth.
In October 2023, during a roadside encounter in Georgia, a driver was questioned about flashing headlights and possible vehicle equipment violations. What began as a routine traffic stop quickly evolved into a debate over the Fifth Amendment, obstruction laws, and whether refusing to answer certain questions could lead to jail.
You step out of the car, we can go to jail. You post a bond. Come on. You have a California license, which means I cannot release you in lieu of bail. So you'll have to go to the sheriff's office, post a cash bond. Okay?
Okay, how much is that?
I don't know how much ever the traffic tickets are for.
Whoever.
Okay. The rental car? Step back here.
Can I button my phone? Sure.
Just that. You got anything on you? Any guns, knives, anything like that?
I got nothing on me.
Okay. You mind if I pat you down real quick?
You want to step over here?
Yeah.
So you're out of the road?
Where do you live?
Sir?
Where do you live?
Yeah, I wanted to exercise my right to an attorney.
Oh, so you don't want to tell me where you live?
I gave you my
I'm asking, do you live locally?
I gave you my identification.
Listen to me. I understand you're from California, so I'm trying to help you out here. You understand what I'm trying to tell you is that if you don't provide information that I ask you as far as like an address, a local address, that is obstruction. I do not want to charge you with such as that. Right now, you're looking at a traffic offense.
Yeah, I mean, you're already taking me to jail for a traffic offense.
I'm not taking you to jail. I'm taking you to the jail because you got to post a bond because you're from California, and I can't release you in lieu of bail. Get what I'm saying?
I can't get a traffic citation and go to
No,
court?
sir. Not in not because you have a California driver's license. Do you have a Georgia one or any other state? So the problem is that California is not part of the license compact.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
It's got a reciprocal agreement
No, it does not.
with Georgia.
No, it does not.
Because when I got the California license, any violation I had on my Georgia license showed up on the California.
Sure, it'll show up, but it's not part of the reciprocal agreements for the compact.
It is.
It is not.
Okay. Well,
Are you in law enforcement? No, I'm just trying to tell you there are 6 states that are not part of the compact for the driver's license. And California, this happens to be one of them. Really don't want to do it, but you know, you kind of playing hardball with me here, and I know what you're I know what you're doing,
I'm on
but
the side of the road.
no, listen
Park
to me.
legally.
Let's talk.
I don't want to talk.
13 hours. So the problem is that I know what you're trying to do, but the problem is that it's illegal in the state of Georgia.
What's illegal?
defective equipment, which there's something wrong with the car, obviously, because the headlights keep flashing. I've had multiple people stop us and tell us that your headlights are flashing.
If you do an inspection on that,
Would you really like me to do an inspection on that vehicle?
it's fine with me. It's not mine.
Oh, it is. You're in possession of it. So anything I find wrong with it,
There's nothing to fix.
anything I find wrong with that car is yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not understanding here. Well, I know what you're trying to do. You're sitting here trying to warn motorists that somebody's down working traffic enforcement. And why we're doing that is to stop people from dying on the highways of this state, okay? That's what our job is as traffic units here. We work fatal and serious injury crashes, and so far I've worked 7 of them this year. You understand what it's like to see somebody die inside of a car crash? Yeah. Okay. That's why we're out here doing traffic enforcement. You understand? So, you sitting on the side of the road, doing whatever you're doing, huh?
Slowing people down?
Oh, you slowing people down?
I'm not saying that.
You're breaking the laws of the state of Georgia.
You're telling me that I'm doing something. Let's assume what you're saying is correct. Would that cause people to slow down their driving?
I have no idea. You're flashing your headlights at them. Maybe you're scaring them. Maybe you're distracted. Maybe they, instead of watching the roadway when you flash your lights, maybe they're looking over at you. So you're making people take their eyes off the roadway. So you're creating a hazard. Correct?
No.
You don't think so?
No. I was watching a YouTube video.
All right. So here's the deal. I'm just going to write you the tickets. I don't feel like taking you to the jail because I'm not one of them people that likes to do stuff like that. And I mean, it's not something I want to do. I wish California would try to get their stuff together and become part of the compact. Or if you live here, do you live here now?
Across all 3 encounters, we see the same recurring question. Where does government authority end and constitutional liberty begin? In the library, the conflict centered on policy versus protected expression. At the prison perimeter, it focused on public photography versus security concerns. During the traffic stop, the debate shifted to silence, identification, and obstruction. None of these cases are as simple as slogans from either side. The citizen participants generally demonstrated stronger constitutional awareness, earning a B+ overall, while the officials involved ranged from C to C+ due to repeated reliance on policy, assumptions, or incomplete legal explanations. The real lesson is not who won an argument, but whether public officials and citizens can accurately distinguish between policy, preference, and law. If this case made you question where that line should be drawn, the next file in the Tyrant Watch Files series may challenge your assumptions even further.